here tonight. I know it's late and my dang on sweater keep crawling. How y'all doing? We finna jump right into this video about Anton Daniels. Give y'all a little update what's going on. I know a lot of you probably don't know him. If you don't know who I'm talking about, just go ahead and Google him. He's the hot topic right now all over the internet. Anton Daniels has his own platform. He's from Detroit, Michigan. And he came off as being a multi-millionaire, this real estate investor who got all this money, you know. He teach tech. He has the millionaire club, and he has Patreon. So he comes off as being this really prestigious, high quality millionaire from Detroit, right? He had all of us fooled. You know who Anton Daniels is, y'all? Do y'all remember what's that pastor name with Tammy Faye Baker? The Bakers. Y'all remember how they had everybody believing all this stuff and giving them money? That's Anton. The worst thing Anton could have done is went on Corey Holcomb's show and showed his ass. Because when you do shit like that, people start digging into your shit and they find out the truth about you. Oh my God. I don't think he realized that people on the internet can find out who your grandmama was dating in the 3rd grade. They can find out anything about you. For all the people that wonder why Nina gives story time, why Nina tell her story, because I don't want nobody else telling my story for me. I don't want nobody coming off looking at me like I'm perpetrating a fraud. Everything about me, I'm solidified. It's nothing that you can go find on Nina that I have not told you already. When I decided to become a content creator, I knew how dirty and grimy this world can be. I knew how people can go search you because there's a lot of things that's public information. If you believe that your life is a secret, you're wrong. I can look you up right now and find where you live and see your car in the driveway. The internet tells everything. I can find out where you live. I can find out your phone number, all your relatives from the internet. Nobody is safe out here. So Anton, this is what I think happened. I think he got so beside himself and really started believing his lies. You know, if you tell a lie long enough, you really start believing it. Let me tell y'all, man. This man's whole life is a lie. And the content creators is finding out. Anton just graduated from, they didn't even say he graduated, Lord. He went to junior college twice. Allegedly, that's what they found in the papers. And he did 4 years and just finished, if he graduated, because they don't even say he graduated, like in his 30s. He's 42. He was like 36 in junior college. Anton was like a phone operator. Anton worked at the bank. Anton worked at a call center. It's nothing that show this man was a multi-millionaire until a trust fund. Let me tell you how Anton Daniels got his money, allegedly. And this is what they finding out. And it just blows my mind. I just can't believe it. His father got hurt at work, which caused his demise. The Daniels family sued, and they got money. But you know, my father fell at work, and my mom sued, and we got a little money. We ain't get no millions, but we could have. Right here in the state of Michigan. You know why Anton Daniels' parents, Anton and his family got millions and my family didn't? Because my father died too from an injury at work in Michigan. The reason why my mother got $280,000 and Anton family got probably 10, 20 million, because Michigan law, Anton, I know this because I did it for my daddy. Let me get this heat down. I got a space heater that's burning me up. Hold on, y'all. I had to go through this with my father. The state of Michigan has this thing that protects lawsuits from employees. If you're not like punched in, just say you're not punched in. They still protect it if you punched in a lot of ways. And you just arrived at work and you happen to fall and you break your neck and you paralyzed from the neck down for 45 days and you die. That was my daddy. Workman's comp don't have to pay you millions of dollars because you officially not at work yet. You just at work, but you're not punched in. My father hadn't punched in yet, but he was at work. If he had punched that clock, the lawyer already told my mother, Sam Bernstein, I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, that's who did my dad's case. We would have been millionaires. So that's why Anton daddy got millions and my daddy got 280,000. And my mother had to pay most of that in his medical bills for 45 days. You see what I'm saying? So we really got the short end of the stick for my father's life. Anton and his family got millions. And guess what? It took, my dad died in 2007, 8, 9. It took us 2 years to get some money. So this happened to Anton Daniels' dad in 2017, 18, 19. So his track record, everybody looking up, it's showing he was a regular ass worker making no more than $40,000 a year. Like you and like us. This was just 2017. 18, 19, 2019, that's when I got my divorce. That was 6 years ago. And all of a sudden, Anton Daniels appeared on the internet and he a millionaire. And he telling everybody how he had all these businesses and all these investments and how you can make money. So they went and looked. Before his father passed away, he didn't have none of that shit. And he don't have it now. He's been lying like the pastors, the mega pastors. Come on in and get your money. Give me $1,000 and God got a blessing for. That's what he does on his podcast. I'm going to teach y'all how to be like me. I'm going to teach y'all how to get this money. And he never even done that. He said he had a restaurant, right? They went and found his restaurant, y'all, because it's closed. He said because he was working 2 jobs, had a restaurant, and several other businesses, that he was only getting 2 hours of sleep. I just seen his video. I ain't even gonna say alleged. I just saw him say this on a video. I just saw him say it. He was getting 2 hours of sleep. Now tell me, does this make sense? I have a successful restaurant. I work 2 jobs, and I have several other businesses, and it's just so overwhelmed because I'm only sleeping 2 hours a day. I'm gonna go and close this successful restaurant down because I'm just tired. He said he was making profit from this restaurant, but he closed it down. So they went and found the restaurant, y'all. It wasn't no bigger than Subway. We thinking he had this elegant, nice restaurant in Detroit. No, it was like a coffee shop. This man is a fraud. See, this God don't like ugly. And when you boastful, because y'all know he brags all the time about being rich and people beneath him and you stupid Democrats and you dumbass black bitches, it caught up with him. He did it to himself. Now he's exposed. Let me tell you what else he did before I go back into his life. You know he was talking about how he bitched Corey Holcomb, right? Y'all know Corey Boy, what's his name? He's on the 5150 show with him, the light-skinned one. He was listening on the radio, and he heard that Anton was there with his security. So Craig got pissed off. He said, wait a minute. He gonna show up at our shit with his security? Because they said normally people come, they don't have security because they all grown men, right? He said, so that let me know he owns something. Let me get there. Because this ain't going on. That's my boy. If anything go down, I got to be there. So when he pulled up, he just missed Anton. So he called Anton on the phone pretty much like, B.A. Negro, where you at? So he found out what hotel Anton was at. He was calling Anton out. Anton would come back and debate him. Guess what Anton did? He came to L.A. with Mika, one of the girls off his podcast that he always have with him. But he claimed that's just his friend. But ain't nobody else, none of the guys, none of the other girls traveling with him now. Ain't nobody slow Anton. They were supposed to be there for a week. He had Laker tickets to go see the game with this girl. His wife at home with his daughter. He had all this stuff. But when he found out Craig and some of them LA dudes got on that, they said, oh, you bad, huh? Okay. Guess what Anton did? He canceled everything. They said he sold the tickets to a scout and he got on the plane the next day and came back to Detroit. But he all over podcast about how he bitched somebody. He forgot to tell that little bitty part that you left early because you was scared. Because Craig was looking for you. Like Debo. And his ass, he didn't look for the fade. He got on the plane. Canceled his whole trip. Listen here, Anton. Explain why your 7-day trip lasted 24 hours if you wasn't scared. All that I came to their city. I was in LA. Now, Anton, you got street beef. You got exactly what you asked for. Want to be tough ass clown. That's what I'm saying. I just cannot stand a perked out ass person. I just cannot. He's a perked out ass person talking shit. I can tell how he was doing this. He ain't from the streets because street dudes don't do that. I've been with street dudes before. I know how they roll. The main rule a street dude don't do is go to somebody else's territory and talk shit. See, he want to be Charleston White. But when he failed to realize Charleston White went to prison for unaliving somebody. Charleston White is about that life, for real. And he's a very profound, educated brother. Don't let Charleston White fool you. Charleston White said this. He said when he went to prison, and his whole goal was to come out and make a difference to his little young brothers and sisters, right? He said he came out and realized these YNs weren't listening. Didn't nobody want to hear that Malcolm X shit no more. So he said, you can't beat them, join them. I'm finna be ignorant. So he started acting like them. And guess what? It made him a millionaire. Charleston White is a millionaire for doing the shit that everybody else doing. But the brother is so profound. He know his shit. But he have to put on that show to feed his family because he said this is what they want. They like, black people like ignorance. They don't like no real shit. They don't like real history. They don't like we shall overcome shit. They want to pow, act crazy, and pop them in the boob, just rapping and acting. He said that's what they want. He said these kids don't want to hear no real stuff. So he gave up. So now every so often when y'all hear Charleston White speak, y'all can hear that intelligence come out if y'all pay attention. They be like, damn, he know what he talking about. He been knew that. He's really another Malcolm X, for real. I mean, for real. So this is what Anton thought he could do. I'm finna be like Charleston. I'm finna be on, do interviews. Now, at first he just had his little podcast. I guess he Jaguar right. Jaguar just bust him out too. He want to go sit on the blue couch. He want to get interviews. You know why? What I tell y'all about the channel? First of all, get my likes up. Please, no, y'all tripping. Y'all got to tap that screen. Y'all got to tap that screen. And y'all got to show the channel some love. If y'all got any donations, call it a tip. You got to tip the host, okay? I don't care if it's $5. You got to tip the host, super chats. And if you can't do that, could you at least watch 3 to 4 videos a day? I told you I'd rather for y'all to watch the videos and give me money. I'd rather for you to watch videos. So could you please continue to watch videos? This is why Anton is trying to do interviews now, because YouTube is not paying like they used to. Y'all don't understand it. Now, I'm peons. I just started this shit 2.5 years ago. So I'm still crawling. I'm used to this. But if you making 50 to 100,000 a month on YouTube, and now you back down to 25, which is still a lot of money, I'll take it, but not to somebody making 100. So if you losing that money, now you panicking. I didn't want to got this shit. Oh my God, I got a Bentley. I gotta pay for. So now you want to do interviews. And the best way to do interviews is try to be like 50 Cent. He trying to be 50 Cent, but you ain't got 50 Cent clout and you ain't got 50 Cent money. That's what Anton goal was. I'm finna troll people. I'm finna just do this and that so my name can stay relevant. And what did he say? I'm playing chess. They was playing checkers. And guess what? I'm gonna do all kind of content off of what I did. He playing YouTube. The streets playing do or die. He playing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Out there, they don't give a damn about YouTube, Anton. So the shit you did for content, clicks and views can put you to night-night. Because what you didn't know when you was calling Craig out, when you was talking about Craig, calling him a BA, nigga, and Corey B. He grew up in Detroit. Craig grew up in Detroit. He just live in LA. Have his family in Detroit. And the ones that's not related to him, I hate this sweater, y'all. I just crawl up under my neck. And the one ain't related to him, he know them. They street goons. They was calling him already, talking, man, we already know where he live. They got Anton's address. And let me go back to Anton's life, y'all. This man said he a multi-millionaire, which he only became a millionaire from a trust fund from his daddy dying a few years ago. I'm thinking Anton have several homes because I've seen him in his home do a video, right? I'm thinking that's one of his homes. He got a nice, like, high-rise apartment. That's all he got. This man don't even own a home. He live in a high-rise apartment. Yeah. Then they just show his wife again. The same video I seen a few months ago where, what did it say? Yeah, you need to watch his back. A few months ago, his wife was talking on the video because, you know, everybody was passing that around where his back is surfacing again. She said, Anton got several personalities. He's very emotional. He don't know how to communicate. Not the millionaire. I know you ain't talking about him. She said, I'm not sure if Anton ever unalived somebody, but I think he's capable. And she was sitting there like this. So it let me know he mistreats her. You know what I'm saying? And people that defended him, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself because y'all didn't like Diddy, right? Y'all didn't like Diddy. He doing the same shit, even if it's just mental abuse. Mental abuse is worse than physical. I hope you know. Because guess what? When Diddy kicked Cassie down that hallway, she ain't got them marks no more. She ain't got them no more. But guess what she carries with her forever, ever? What she say on that stand? She got to crying and remembering all the stuff she went through. Mental will last forever. Them bruises been gone. So mental abuse, if you ain't a strong person, you'll commit suicide. That woman sitting over there like this. And then guess what the podcast and found out? The podcasters, y'all, content creators. Guess what they found out? They found out Anton got bad credit. They found that they met a person that Anton went and got a loan, tried to get a loan from, but he couldn't get the loan because his money was tied up in his daddy trust fund. Until it take a couple years to get your daddy money when he died, right? So he tried to come and get some stuff. He wouldn't tell the creator, content creator, what it was because he didn't want Anton to know who he is. So he had his voice disguised. He said, man, Anton came to me with bad credit. He kept talking about he got money tied up from his daddy, and he was waiting on some money to come through. So he couldn't give him the loan. So guess what Anton did? He used his wife. Everything in her name because Anton credit is bad. Not the millionaire. I know you lying. Community college and never graduated. I know you lying. The way he say he educated. He's Donald Trump little cousin. He's better than everybody. We some dumb black Democrats. He's with the Republican rich people. This man was perping the whole time with his Humpty Dumpty big ass head. He been lying the whole. I even reached out to Anton Daniels because he got this podcast, and I'm like, he's doing classes. He charging people to teach them how to make all this money. Everybody paying him. Now, was it on here or was it on Facebook? Didn't I tell y'all when y'all get on TikTok, it's a lot of TikTokers, and I ain't trying to knock TikTok because I'm on TikTok. It's a lot of Facebookers, if that's a word. It's a lot of Instagram. It's a lot of people got their own podcast. Guess what they do? You want to change your life? I can teach you how to change your life. I make $50,000 a month, and I can teach you how to do it. All you got to do is join my classes, $1,500. And I'll teach you how to run TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I will teach you how to change your life. You will never have to go back to a 9 to 5 again. It's easy. All you got to do is sell what you know. I done seen this video so many times, and I be sitting and listening to them. Listen, because you know, I studied this shit. I just don't know how to put it together yet. So the stuff they doing, guess what I do? You know I'm a snitch from birth, you know, and I'm nosy. And I learned through life failures how to go seek and find. What did the Bible say? If you seek, you shall find. Who all know about ChatGPT? I'm finna give y'all a nugget if you don't. Download tonight ChatGPT if you don't have it. It's part of AI. Anything you want to know is better than Google. Anything, Chat would talk to you like he your cousin sitting in your living room and give you the real shit. So this is what I do. When I go on those podcasts and I hear them selling something, I screenshot it, I upload it to Chat, and I say, is this something I can do myself? And if it is, can you break it down and tell me how to do this? Because they charge you $1,500 a month. Chat said, they're scamming you, Nina. Do not pay $1,500 a month. This is easy. It's free information. Everything you see online, you can do yourself. It's free. That's where they got it from. I'm paraphrasing. And then I said, well, can you show me how to do what they're teaching? Yes, I will. The first thing you need to do is this, and this. That's where they got it from. And they put it together and they sold it. And they telling you they can teach you how to make $50,000. A lot of them not even making $50,000 themselves. Like Anton. I'm going to teach you how to be a millionaire. How you going to teach us how to be a millionaire when your millions was handed to you? You didn't go get it. Your daddy died. Well, how you going to teach me how to do investments when your investments didn't make you rich? Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all better stop having open ear to bullshit, because they will lie to you and have you believe in the okie doke. And you be, oh, I know Anton making that money. I'm finna sign up for the millionaire. It's called the Millionaire Something Club. I'm finna sign up because he know what he talking about. He have a panel and they be discussing stuff. And I used to think, though, when I used to watch him, I'm like, he kind of unprofessional, because he be thinking he better than his panel. Then he'll get mad and throw his hat and talk about people and put them down and be talking crazy. And I'm like, that don't sound like a millionaire to me. And what millionaire, y'all, use y'all common sense. This is called discernment. Use it. What millionaire you know? Just say, let's take 50 Cent. Because he said he got much money as the rappers. Let's take 50 Cent. Have you ever seen 50 have enough time to get online and teach you how to be him? I'm going to teach y'all how to get this money like me. All you got to do is this. Have you ever heard of any? Have Diddy ever done it? Has Kanye ever done it? Has Elon Musk ever done it? That they can start a whole podcast and have a panel and be a teacher online. What millionaire you know even have that much time to do that? They got too much shit going on. What millionaire you know just get online and talk about their damn millions every day? Floyd Mayweather did it for a while. You know why Floyd did it? Because he grew up behind me. He grew up with nothing. So when you come from, this is how I know Anton didn't have shit. When you come from nothing and you get something, you carry cash around like Floyd. Because you ain't used to it. And Floyd been rich all his life. Floyd been rich since he was, 20? He about to be 50. Boy, 49, 50? He been rich a long time. He still carries 20, 30,000 in a duffel bag. Because he remember all them days he had to share beds with his 13, 14 cousins in his grandmama's house right behind me. So that'd be like, I got to look at my money. I don't even want my money. See, that's something, I ain't going to say that's something my daddy would have done. My daddy wouldn't have had his money in the bank. My daddy didn't believe in banks. So he would have been like, I don't need y'all to hold my money. My money right here. And every so often I want to look in the room at it because make sure that's mine. It's still there? Yeah, that's mine. So when you ain't ever had nothing, you act like that. My mother always told me, you know a Negro who ain't used to good things and nice things because they do this all the time. They brag all the time. You see my car? I got the nicest house. Yeah, I don't wear number red, but my shoes was 2,000. Cause you ain't used to shit. When you used to stuff, you let other people brag on your stuff. Cause you used to it. Girl, them some nice shoes. Oh, girl, listen, man. How much you pay for them? I don't even want to tell you. How much you pay? Only 2,000. 2,000. I know. Girl, you know, it ain't. They don't even want to talk about it. Because rich people don't want nobody to know they got money, so people won't ask about it. They don't want you asking for no money. Do you ever see Tyler Perry get online and say, I'm rich, I'm a billionaire? Do you ever hear Tyler Perry brag about his money? No. Because he know he got to stay humble. Because God will expose you like he just did, Anton. Man, I'm telling you, the Lord don't play, y'all. Y'all better quit playing with Daddy. Stop playing with Daddy. If you one of the people out here playing with Daddy, stop. Because he finna humble you. He coming back and he exposing people. Just look around you, man. People leaving here. Every time I get on YouTube, I see RIP and folks losing their job and ICE acting crazy. The man in the White House showing his butt. It's so much going on. Y'all better humble yourself. If you never repented ever in your life, you better get down and surrender. I'm not playing, because he's going to expose you and he's coming back with a vengeance, and he's not playing. He like, oh, you was over there playing with Satan. All right. You know, I always look at Jesus like this, and I know I have my own imagination. I said, you know how people used to jump double dutch? I know a lot of y'all don't even know what double dutch is. You know how you jumping double dutch, and somebody in there jumping, and they get it in, they showing out jumping double dutch, another person on the side trying to wait to get in, like, hurry up and miss so I can jump in. That's Jesus. Go on, Satan, show out. Miss, because I'm about to jump in. And when I get in, I ain't stopping. I'm finna show out. Keep on jumping. So Satan in there, he in there just showing out. And Jesus just standing on the side like, my turn coming. Oh yeah, my turn coming. Y'all better not, he better not miss. That's how I look at him. Like he just waiting to jump in. Because everybody be like, where's Jesus? He waiting. He watching, he letting him show out. He letting you show out. He letting the pastor show out. He letting Anton show. He go on and show out. What is the root of all evil? Money. Anton, that's all you talk about. Then you lie and say you a Christian man who loved your wife. Been with my wife in high school, got my daughter, but you traveling with your side piece. You can't sit here and convince me that a married man supposed to be anywhere with a BBL booty. No. And it might be her real booty. I don't know. Let me stop saying that. It might be her real one, but I don't think so. But a married man not supposed to be traveling with this young thing. And then Anton 42, this girl got to be probably 30-something. Why are you running around with her? Then he said this. The reason she was with him, because Corey busted him out. He said, you showed up with your side beat in my show. And you know me and no me. And Corey know that's his side piece. He probably seen him kissing or something. He wouldn't have just said that if that was just his business partner. Corey, no, because me and they probably bragged to Corey. He probably told Corey, I don't bring this little honey with me. That's how dudes talk. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna say in his defense, when everybody checking him, well, why is she with you all the time? She with him all the time. His wife is never there. Never. So he gonna say, well, I was trying to get her own show started. That reminded me of Diddy in Young Miami. I'm like, so you taking this young girl who body made like this to the Corey Holcomb show, trying to put her on, trying to open doors. But I thought you was the millionaire. Why you gotta take her somewhere else to get on when you a millionaire? Can't you just put her on? Can you just start her show? Or you ain't got the money flowing like you said? Do you get a little bit every month? Because it sounds like you get a little bit of money every month. You don't get it all at once. Because I'm trying to think about, if you trying to put somebody on and you a millionaire, what you going over there for? And why are you putting her on? Just think that's your husband, y'all. How many of you married women would think it's okay for your husband to go put a cute little Pepsi-shaped young girl on and get her own business, and you at home with your daughter? You be like, honey, where you going? Oh, me and Mika going to L.A. Then he tried to clean it up, call her on the phone. He's like, my girl know I was with Mika. My girl know I forgot. I just called her, showed the text messages. Because you over there mentally tearing her down. She's accepting the shit. She over there with no spine. She over there like this. And that time, just like Derek Jackson's wife. The motivational speaker. His wife over there till she got a divorce. And guess what? She found out half the people he was mentoring, he was sleeping with them. He left his wife and kids for an Instagram model, Derek Jackson. The motivational speaker. And guess what, y'all? His channel didn't miss a beat. I think he got more women after that. He still make thousands of dollars a month telling women what not to take from a man when he cheated on his wife. Some women is slow as hell. I'm like, I don't know how many ways I got to tell you. Don't believe the hype. The $50 thing a month. The reason they making $50,000 a month, because you giving them $1,500 a month each. And that's how they making the 50. But they telling you, I'm going to show you how to make 50,000. And the whole time, they don't even have a secret. The secret is you finna pay me and I'm finna sell you a dream that I Googled. I'm not even living that life. I'm not even doing that shit. But I Googled it, so I'm going to just teach you what I Googled and charge you $1,500. And people paying it. My David ex-girlfriend, her grandmother, they came up, I think it was $1,900, $2,000. It was this scam on how to be rich. And I told her, I said, listen, and she was a college student. She had very intelligent. I said, listen, don't pay them people $2,000 to find out. Go do your research. I said, listen, y'all, do y'all know this? Everything you want to learn is in a book. Even the stuff your professors at school teach you. Where did they get it from? They went to school and got it out of a book. You can go get that same book. They don't say only professors can read this book. I'm going to tell y'all, to make it clear, Russell Simmons, y'all, when Russell Simmons started Def Jam in New York, it was this executive, at this time, just a regular person that didn't have a job, wanted to work for Def Jam. And every day he would show up at Russell's. Man, give me a job, man, give me a job. And Russell said he'd be like, man, how I look just giving you a job? You know how long it took me to get here? He said, you got to show me you want it. And he was like, what am I supposed to do? So he'd come out there and he'd sweep. He'd clean up in front of Def Jam. Man, I show up here every day. Give me a job. And Russell was like, man, show me that you capable of doing this job. The dude didn't get it. Russell wasn't going to tell him, right? So he's like, man, I think he wanted to be a record label attorney, because Russell asked him, what you want to be in the long term? It was something about the industry attorneys or something. And Russell said, so what steps are you taking to become that? Man, I ain't got the money right now. I ain't doing it right now. So Russell said, you don't want it bad enough. He said, you ain't got to have the money to start. So the dude was like, what are you talking about? He said, figure it out. Dude come sweep again, do the windows for free, showing up Russell, giving him free coffee. Russell, you still ain't figured it out yet? So one day, I guess the dude said, let me go to the library. He started studying. He started picking up books that the field he wanted to be in. He started learning their lingo. He went to Russell and said, hey man, I've been studying a lot. I got all these books I'm learning, and as soon as I get the money, I'm gonna sign up for college. So I guess Russell told him he can go to college with grants and stuff. But Russell said, that's what I was waiting for you to do. Show me how bad you wanted it. When you went and started studying on your own before them people said, here go your book, that let me know you was hungry. And he said, them the only kind of people I hire. And Russell gave him a job. And I'm for sure he went to school and got his degree. But he had to prove himself. Show me how bad go get the books. It's in the library. Why y'all think there's so many books in the library? Because everything you want to study is in there. And if it ain't in there, it's on Google. If it ain't on Google, it's on ChatGPT. I had to do that for what I'm going through with my landlord. It's terminologies I never heard of. How many of y'all ever heard of constructive eviction? Half of us never heard that word. I found that by seek it and I shall find. And when I went downtown and said I was evicted constructively, it's a constructive eviction, it was like, how you know that? Because I went and looked for it. You know, they call me a professional tenant in my city. Grand Rapids, Michigan called me a professional tenant. I done went up against several landlords and won. You have not because you ask not. You know what I'm saying? That term is real. People sit here, man, they just gonna do me wrong. Yeah, because you finna let them. You gonna let them. Why y'all think when some people get pulled over, they throw them codes at the police and the police leave them alone? Because the ones that don't know the codes, they go to jail. The police ain't finna tell you. And half the codes the police don't even know. But if you spitting codes at them and you got that camera, they get scared. If you notice, the police get nervous. Then you start asking them, what's your badge number? They looking like, oh, this person knows what they talking about. I better go on, you know what, have a good day. They don't even want to deal with you. Because they're like, oh, I can't do no shit to them. They ask no shit. She know too damn much. Half of us don't even know our laws, and it's free to know. You ain't got to go to college to learn your laws. Google it. If I get stopped and they ask me for my ID and they do this and this and this, what terms should I use? What can I say? The passengers don't even have to show their ID unless the driver don't have license. But if you don't know and they ask everybody for their ID and they pull it out, you can't say, well, they broke the law. No, you gave it to them. That's the game they play. If they knock on your door and they don't have a warrant and you let them in, you let them in. Well, they didn't have a warrant, but you let them in. You can tell them, hell no, get off my property. But y'all be so scared. You know, so that's what Anton did. He played that mind game with everybody. He became a pretender. Do y'all know they did a research on YouTube and half the content creators are liars? When y'all see them with the nice cars and they getting on their planes, they go to places and take pictures and videos like it's theirs. They show one girl. Y'all, this tripped me out. Because the little things we don't pay attention to. Just say, for instance, say I'm on a plane right now. And I'm telling you, if you want to live the rich and famous life, I can teach you how to do it. $5,500, you can have exactly what I have. You know, it's not hard to get this plane. What do y'all see around me? What do it look like I'm sitting in a living room? Right? And behind me, you know I'm in a house. This girl was on a plane, and they said, look out the window. Nobody was paying attention. She was inside of a garage. The plane was not on no runway. It was a garage door right there. And I'm looking, I said, that's a garage door. She went to a facility that has planes that you can rent and paid them to do a video in the damn plane. It was sitting in the garage. And everybody was running around, ooh, girl, she got a plane and everything. No, she don't. She rented it to do the video. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know, what is it, Cribs? Y'all remember Cribs? You know that whole show got taken out because it was a lie. See, y'all don't be knowing. Did y'all know the Cribs got taken out because it was a lie? When they was like, welcome to Cribs, they walk in there, they would take the celebrities that's famous that everybody loved at that moment and rent out big mansions and stuff and set it up like it's theirs, and they didn't even live there. That's why they took the show off. They found out these people was lying. And everybody's like, oh my God, I want to live like that. This not even a mansion. Do you know how much a mansion costs? The only ones that got a mansion is 50 Cent. I mean, a lot of them got mansions, but 50 Cent got a mansion he don't live in. And Michael Jackson mansions, Neverland, is still empty. So it's a lot of people that don't live in their mansions, and the reason 50 don't live in his mansion, because he bought it from Mike Tyson, and he was believing the hype. He was believing the hype, like this is success, having a big house. He said he went home, and he was there by himself, and he heard something. He's like, and he said he looked down the hall, like a football field, down the hallway. He said he looked, and he grabbed some shit like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And got the hell out of there. He ain't been back in that mansion no more. He said that's when he realized this is a hype. Everybody told me success is buying a mansion and Bentleys. He said, no, this is all a hype. So he went and got him. He said, all I need is a nice little condo or something. It's just me. So 50 live probably in a high rise in New York. Craig got one in LA. He don't live in no big mansion. That's why when y'all hear people say, I heard this on the internet about a month ago. If people say they happy with an apartment, they lying. They just mad because they can't get a house. Some people don't want no damn house, because if y'all really think about your house right now, all you homeowners, close your eyes and think about your house right now. And tell me, have that house, if you have not taken out equity out that house, have that house cost you money or made you money? And I know y'all want to say, if I sell it, I'm talking about no, living in there. A house is a liability. A house is a lot of responsibility. Your yard, your mortgage, your taxes. I mean, fixing stuff. The house is nonstop. You got to put money in it. Everybody don't want no damn house. So don't believe that's success. I'm gonna go to college and I'm gonna buy me a house. You all right with just an apartment if it's just you. You don't need to go buy no damn house. That's a hype. That's what society tell you is success. What success is, whatever you believe it is. It's no rule book to success. Success is whatever you believe it is for you. Stop listening to everybody around you. This is why everybody so stressed out and messed up, because they trying to keep up with the Joneses. And it's not no such thing. You got to stay within your means. And if it is in your means, that don't mean you got to go get it. As soon as I get enough money, I'm going to buy me a Bentley. Man, a Bentley is so overrated. I was in Chicago. Leon nephew, well, Leon uncle, he called him his nephew. Leon uncle has a Bentley. And Leon was like, we finna hang out with them, and we finna be in the Bentley. And I am so humble, y'all. Y'all don't understand. My parents did a good job on their kids. We finna get in the Bentley. I was like, oh, okay. We could roll in your car. I don't care about no damn Bentley. I just don't care about that kind of shit. It don't move me. But everybody else, man, we finna get in the Bentley. Okay. So we get in the Bentley, and he like, man, this is nice. Oh. And I'm sitting there like, it looks just like a regular car to me. I don't understand this. Look at the steering wheel. Okay. I just didn't see the hype. I still to this day, I done been in Bentleys and stuff. I don't see the hype. I would get out that Bentley and get in my hoopty and be like, where we going? I just never been a materialistic person. I never had to go get a $2,000 bag. My niece was like that. I don't know where she got it from, but my niece was like that. Grandma, my bag, $2,500. My mom was like, let me see what's inside. She said, it look empty. Yeah, because I spent it on a bag. She said, you a damn fool. You spent all your money to carry a bag and your money gone. She said, guess what? My bag came from the Goodwill, and I got a pocketbook full of money. Now, who the fool? She was looking like, huh? Yeah, you finna ask me for some money, and you got a $2,500 bag on your arm. Asking her grandmama for some money. Perpetrating a fraud. When y'all see these people running around with this shit, they perpetrating the $500 wigs. You know, girl, my nails cost $150. You paid $150 for some nails that's going to lift up in 2 weeks like my $40 nails. So why is yours $150? They just like the fact that they feel like they're doing something. That's Anton. So he did all that perpetrating. Want to start some beef because he want to pick his channel up because it's felon. A lot of people ain't paying him for that $1 million club because they peeping him like, Nick Ross still ain't made no $1 million yet. I'm just still on your podcast paying you, and I ain't made no money. I only made a few dollars. And then they start thinking this. Just think about this. If you pay Anton to be on his platform, and your voice is one of the reasons why he making money, if you got common sense, you start thinking this. Y'all got to be there at 6 o'clock. The podcast about to start. I need y'all there. Now you thinking like this. So without me being there, and without them being there, he ain't got no platform like that to make no money like that. He gonna be doing reaction videos. But because we there, that's another source of income for him. So why don't I go start my own shit? Why am I helping him get money and he giving us pennies? I'm finna go start my own shit. That's what's happening. People waking up. I have a friend here. He ain't my friend, but I know him. This brother went through a bad breakup. He was so in love with a girl I know. Some people just fall so in love. They didn't even get married. They was engaged. When he went to jail, I think he went to jail, something happened. She broke up with him. He has not been able to bounce back since. This brother been homeless since my divorce in 2019. He been off. He get on and fall back off. Get on, fall back. Well, today he went through his spell again where I hope I don't freeze outside. It's cold. And people was really dogging him. And I used to be hard on him. And I said, it's something else going on with this brother besides he can't get a job. It's mental. So while everybody was dogging him on Facebook, I said, hey, why don't you take your pain and make money off your pain? He said, who said I was in pain? I said, I could see your pain. Your pain is what's keeping you from surviving. You depressed. Don't nobody stay homeless for 6 years and you young and healthy, good looking. You ain't even got another girlfriend yet. So that let me know you still crushed in spirit. You still in love with that girl. Yeah, man, I miss my baby. Until you say it's over, until you accept that it's over, you're going to stay stuck, darling. She's still living. She probably has several boyfriends since you. And you over here homeless. And I want you to know this, and I want all y'all to know this. People don't feel sorry for you. You would think that somebody you've been in love with cares so much about you that they'll come see about you. That when they feel like you're down and depressed, man, let me go check on my girl. No. You would find out sometimes, y'all, and I don't know if y'all been there, but I have, that people don't love you like you love them. And that's the part that hurt. You be like, I really was in love with this person. And they didn't love me like that. Because if it was them feeling like I was feeling, I would pick up the phone and be like, hey, where you at? I want to come talk to you. You know, we probably never be back together again, but I'm your friend. I love you. If you need anything, I got you. Can I pay for you a hotel room because I don't want to see you outside? No, people will break up with you and don't look back. They'll be over there with their new boo laughing at you on Facebook. That's why I ain't deal with her. Look at him, punk ass. They'll talk about you with their new people, and you sitting there hoping that they gonna see you and come get you. They gonna laugh. So if anything you can do in life besides what Anton did perpetrating, if you go perp about anything, if you go fake about anything in your life, perpetrate and fake that you happy. I promise you. Call those things that be not as though they were. Fake it till you make it. And I ain't talking about like Anton. I'm talking about your happiness every time somebody see you. And I love doing this. You pull up in the mall and you see your boo thing. You hurt like hell. You like, I'm going to get back to my boy's story in a minute. You hurt like hell. You see him. You want to break down crying and go run their ass over with a car. Don't do neither. Just, baby, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Oh my gosh, she pregnant? You got a baby on the way? Girl, he was shooting blanks with me. You doing something good. He gonna be looking like, I am so happy for you. Well, how you been? Oh, I'm I'm Gucci. I be traveling and enjoying myself. Oh my God. I'm so busy, I'm working on this business and I'm going back to school. I'm doing this. I'm at the gym all the time. I be so busy. I be so busy. Well, if y'all ever need a babysitter, call me. Now, I'm just playing. I ain't got time for y'all kids. I see y'all later, girl. Good luck. He crazy. All right, bye. Beep, beep. Go behind the building and cry. Don't cry in front of him. Oh, he got a baby. Don't ever let him see you sweat. Because now he confused. I promise you, he gonna find a way to contact you. He confused. I'm over here with this girl with this baby, paying bills, struggling, and she over there living her best life. Damn shit. Now he looking at her sideways like, she over there having the time of her life, and I'm over here with your pregnant ass. I promise you. He gonna find a way to be like, hey, how you doing? I was just checking on you. You weren't checking on me when my heart was in the bottom of my shoes. You weren't checking on me when I was snotting and laying out on the floor, thought I was having a heart attack every day. You weren't checking on me then. But don't even say that. Did I checking on what? Oh, never mind. Let me call you back. I gotta go. I got something on the table. Click. Don't go back and don't be available. But that's how you get somebody to care. Not crying and getting on Facebook, I'm a homeless. I hope I don't freeze today. Thinking she gonna pick up the phone and be like, babe, where you at? No, she's laughing. She thinking, oh, he ain't with me. He's still homeless. I was the shit. Pop my collar. She over there laughing. So I said to him, I said, King, listen here. I like to encourage people when I see people crushing spirit, I don't put my foot on their neck. That's why I was easy on Diddy. Y'all be telling y'all like you love Diddy. No, I don't kick people when they already in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, because I've been in the dirt. And you better stop doing it because you don't know when your day go come to be in the dirt. The only time you should look down on somebody, Anton, you guys, if you bend it down and pick them up. That's the only time you should be looking down on somebody. And if you down, if you can look up, you can get up. The bottom line. If you can look up, you can get up. If God woke you up this morning, that means you got a second chance to get it right. I don't care what I say. I don't care what the books say. I don't care what your mama, your cousin, your ex say. If God gave you air in your lungs, that belongs to you. You don't need permission to live. You don't need validation. Don't nobody get that opportunity. They don't get the right to say where you should be in your life. Only God get that right. Why you homeless and you 45? Because this is where God want me to be. Why you in my business? Are you finna help me? If you ain't finna help me, shut up. But black people got this bad. If y'all think I'm lying, just look at what happens in the white community. The ICE officer that just pop out Miss Gold in Minneapolis. What was that, a week ago? They done raised over $1 million for this man. He ain't never got to work again in his life. Her family almost got $2 million. This is what white people do for each other. The white woman that called that little black baby the N-word, they made her a millionaire. She owns a business now because she called a black baby an N-word, and they took off for her. Black people get on here and say, I can't pay my gas bill. My gas bill, $500. Y'all will talk about it. They can't get $500. All the thousands of people that's on YouTube. Right now, I have 200 some people watching me. Somebody can say my bill $50 right now. All it take for y'all, a few of y'all to give a dollar or two. Y'all won't do it. Y'all are talking. You always begging. Y'all always doing it. Black people don't do it. They crabs in a bucket. But back in the day, I don't know if y'all remember this. I heard about it. I didn't used to do it. I heard about it. They would have rent parties. Go watch some episodes of Good Times. Good times is about struggling black folks. They will have rent parties. If somebody was struggling, they'll throw a big party. People come together and put food up in there, and everybody coming to the door bring $5 because we got to pay her rent. And they will raise the money for the person who needed their rent paid. I ain't gonna say Mexicans, Hispanics do the same thing. Do y'all remember us used to laugh at them all living in a house together? Guess what they was doing? I found out their culture. Guess what they was doing? They all come over here and they get a place. Even if they got to sleep in the bathtub. It's always a spot in their house. And guess who else do that? The Africans. I used to work with them. It used to be so many Africans in a 2-bedroom. They said, we don't care about that. We'll sleep under the table. They didn't care. They would take a sleeping bag. And if you got used to the bathroom, let me know because I'm finna be in here sleep. They would have a house full of people stacking their money, fixing their credit. And they would take a family at a time. Just say it's 4 families in one house. They would work on one family, get their credit, get them a car, start them a business, and help them get a house, and then they gone. Boop. Now let's start on the next one. Everybody focus on this family. They get them their credit, their car, a business, and a home. Now you gone. And they do that to each person in the house. And y'all wonder why the Hispanics got all the businesses and nice house, nice car, because they focus on one at a time. To get them going. Black people, you can't even come spend a night. That young man I'm talking about, he got plenty of family. Why he outside? He ain't coming over here. He ain't sleeping on my Persian couch. Girl, I don't deal with family like that. We horrible. But we want the white man to respect us, and we don't even respect each other. You can't nobody get nothing from you. And I'm talking to somebody right now because I can feel you. I don't know who it is. It's somebody in your family that's struggling, and you won't give them a damn dime. And God go humble you. Everybody got that rich auntie. Everybody got an auntie with no money, that got no kids, got all the money, got all the credit, won't co-sign for her little niece to get a car, and little niece got 3 or 4 kids and struggling. My auntie did that for me. My auntie didn't have no kids. She the one with the money. But you know what? God rest her soul. I had to call her out on it. Because she was helping my auntie kids, her sister kids, my dad. This is my dad's sister. She looking at it like, you got your mom and daddy. My sister and her kids ain't got. So I'm like, you still my auntie. So I said, so you go do that for my cousins, you ain't gonna do it for me. I'm done talking to y'all then. She called me one day and said, Nina, let's go get you your car. Let's go. She bought me, helped me get a brand new Camry. And I didn't miss not one payment. But guess what? My cousins, who she was doing stuff for, was messing her shit up, and she had to pay for their stuff. But I didn't miss a payment. But I had to pretty much call her out on it. Like, man, you doing all this. You got A1 credit. I need a new car, auntie. You ain't go. I mean, why not? I don't mess with family like that. How come you don't? She was one of the biggest people up in Keebler and wouldn't get nobody a job. I ain't recommending none of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna mess me up. Well, we can't mess you up. We just put down that you are auntie. You ain't responsible for me coming to work. They ain't gonna fire you if I don't come. They might ask you where I'm at. But she would never give us a job, help us get a job in Keebler. People is selfish. But white folks, you know what they do? They go get their little nieces and kids and get them a few classes in college and have people like my daddy, who was a master carpenter almost 50 years, train a little Peter straight out of junior college that don't know shit about carpentry and tell my daddy, teach him everything you know, Jim. And then my daddy peeped this. He teaching Peter how to take his job. I'm finna teach him how to be a master carpenter that he don't know shit. And this little dude finna take my job. My daddy started telling him, he said, no, my training costs. This one, the knowledge I have, I don't give away for free. You better send them to a class. I'm not doing it. I watched my kid's grandmother retire. They made her retire after she trained a white girl to take her place. And I told her when the white girl started, I said, Miss Williams, that girl finna take your job. Baby, I've been here 40 years. She ain't finna take my job. Them people love me. She went to work and had a pink slip. Almost lost her mind. Thinking them people was her friend. We just, we starting to hire younger people, can keep up with the job and, go ahead and retire and enjoy your money. Enjoy your pension. She said, you was right. I trained this girl to take my job. Trusting everybody. I didn't get all off subject, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, stop trusting people. The only being you should be trusting is the good Lord. Your own kids will let you down. You would give up your husband for your kids. You would quit a job for your kids. You would work 2 or 3 jobs for your kids with no sleep. You would live in a shelter with your kids. Them same human beings would grow up and put your ass in a nursing home. Them same human beings would grow up until you don't come to their house. Them same human beings be like, I'm tired of you. Stay out of my business. And you be like, hold up, he ain't no good, but when you didn't like my boyfriend, I got rid of him. Don't be in me and my man business, but you let your man go for them. And he wasn't even doing nothing to him, but trying to tell him how to be good human beings, and you didn't want him to correct your kids. Don't talk to my kids like that. And they grew up and dog you out, just like he said they was going to do. End up in the penitentiary. Babies everywhere. Didn't listen to nothing you said. And you find yourself by yourself, and you done did everything for everybody else around you. Everybody else looking good, and you sitting there like this, Nina. I'm talking about my damn self right now. Like, damn, I done helped everybody. Everybody got their own shit. Everybody credit good. Everybody driving good. And I'm sitting here with Chuck E. Cheese in my house over there. Didn't nobody even offer to come and help me over there. Only one helping me is my brother. I ain't even got nobody pick up the phone like, Auntie, do you need me to come do something? They don't give a damn where I'm at. I don't get a call for birthdays, Christmas, nothing. And I helped raise a lot of relatives. You would think I would be smothered. You would think I would have the biggest birthday parties. Do y'all know I haven't had a birthday party since I was probably 13? But I gave a lot of parties. You know what I'm saying? I gave a lot of big parties. My birthday come around, I don't get shit. The only reason somebody might remember my birthday because it's the same day as Tupac's. Oh, it's Tupac's birthday. Oh, damn, it's Aunt Nina's birthday. Oh, it's Mama's birthday. Let me call her. It's Tupac's birthday. That's the only reason they remember mine. I'm for real. You can give so much of you that you lose yourself. I am a walking testimony if y'all don't believe me. But back to my boy, and I'm going to let y'all go. Something hit my spirit today because normally I'm hard on him. I said, hey, man. And I called him a king to make him feel good. I said, hey, king. Take your pain and make some money, man. He said, I don't know how. And that's real. I didn't know how to do YouTube. I don't even know how to do reaction videos. We think people know how to do stuff. We just don't know how. I said, the first thing you need to do, what I'm working on, get out of Michigan. When you have done all you can and you standing, and God keeps showing you over and over and over that you just cannot make it in this spot, it's time to move to this spot. It's time to get out of Michigan. And everybody try to tell you, you take yourself everywhere you go. But sometimes if you just shift a little bit, sometimes you can get out of the hole. Have you ever drove your car? This happened to me tonight in David's car. Have you ever drove your car, there's a lot of snow, and you just cannot get out the snow? Your wheels just turning. This life. Your wheels just turn. You be like, oh my God, I cannot get out this snow. You just gonna keep doing this? You just gonna keep doing this? Or you gonna do this? Reverse, drive, reverse, drive. And next thing you know, you gonna get out that snow. But if you just keep you're gonna stay right there. And this is what I was telling him. I said, it's time to shift and move. Because your wheels is turning. You ain't going nowhere. Every year you in the same spot. That means Michigan, you have depleted your resources. Family ain't helping you. The city always talking about they ain't got no resources. I'm a witness. I'm a woman and went down there after my divorce and my husband was about to do something to me. Do you know they left me outside in my car? So I already know how they get down here. They do it to women. So I know he ain't got nothing coming. You know what I'm saying? He said, I hear you say you make money off YouTube, and I can just hear the pain. I just wanted to cry. He said, I hear you make money off YouTube. I just don't know how to do all that. I said, I would teach you for free. I would show you, if you meet me somewhere at a coffee shop, I would take you out to lunch, I would set your YouTube up for you. Now, it might take a minute to get monetized. You can't give up, though. When it look bleak, when it don't look like you'll get monetized, you got to keep being consistent. Consistency pays off. When you keep showing up, when the devil tell you you can't make it, that's when God said yes. I said, you got to keep on going. I said, but guess what? Do you know how many men just like you and they're scared to talk about it? So just imagine if you had a YouTube channel and you blogging every day, get you a selfie stick and be like, I'm outside again, this day such and such, it's cold, these people over here. If you blog your life, people going to start gravitating to you. They going to start watching. They're going to start praying for you. They're going to start, well, my nephew, and I'm like that, and I went through that. You're going to get people identifying with your pain. Now you got a whole different group of people that don't know you, that's loving you like y'all doing me right now. I don't know y'all in person. Do y'all know the people that watch me on here, y'all not from my city? And I had to tell Grand Rapids that, because I can go to the back end of my YouTube and I can see the cities that watch me. Grand Rapids is not even on there. You would think my biggest supporters would be my hometown. They my biggest haters. I'm just being real. And I'm not even nothing to hate on. I'm like, if you hating on my nothing, I'm sitting here at my son's house because my house is infested. I done lost everything that I saved for these few years. Everything. I got to sue somebody to get something back. And y'all jealous of that? Most of the people in my city that don't like me, they got 401ks, they own homes, they got good jobs. Some of them married and can't stand me. And I'm sitting here homeless at my son's house. People don't care about what you have. They hate the God in you. They see what God is about to do for you. I'm telling you, they see it. They see something they wanted to do, but they couldn't do it, and you doing it. Half these people y'all see with things, they miserable. They would trade all that in just to be you. Trust me. So wherever you at in life, embrace it. You still here. That's all that matters. Everything else can be replaced. Your life can't. So every day you get up, you just go out there and just breathe. I don't care. Just breathe and be like, thank you, Father God. I don't care if I ain't got nothing. That's what I told him. I said, you got your life. You got your life. That's worth than anything. You got your mind, right? He was like, yeah, use it. All you gotta do is close your eyes and pray and ask God to talk to you. Just get quiet somewhere. Stop complaining, because the more you complain, and this is why I said, you know why you've been homeless 6 years? I said, because the more you complain, the more the universe will give you what you're complaining about. That's how universe works. The more you say, I can't, and you won't. Just as well as you said, I can't and I won't. If you said, I am and I will, the same thing gonna happen. You gonna get exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. I am a walking testimony. I had to catch myself the other day. I said, I found myself just depressed for days, just laying in bed looking like, I cannot believe I'm back in this situation. I can't believe. So I caught on Facebook, and it was this girl in this podcast, and she was just talking about the grace of God. She told this girl that was going through a divorce. She said, baby, I'm going to talk to your heart. The girl broke it down so, man, she talked about God. I said, she talking to me. I don't even know how I got on her podcast. She broke it down. I came here, got on my knees, and I got to praising God. I had an anxiety attack. I was praising so hard. And I'm like, I'm tripping. I forgot who my daddy is. Because I had to remind myself, has there been anything in my life anything that I was in, trouble, hardship, homelessness, I didn't come out of. Not nothing. Anything I ever been through. That's why it's called going through. I came out of it. That's why I'm right here. So I had to remind myself, everything I ever been through, God pulled me out of it. Everything. And if I can stand here before you with a sound mind after burying my parents and my sister and my niece in 18 months, I had to remind myself, there's nothing I can't do. If God gave me a sound mind to function after putting your mama and your daddy in the grave and your sister, and I still can function, I don't pick up no substance. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't turn to nothing but God. That's powerful. Because if I look like what I've been through, y'all know who I look like, right? I look like Flavor Flav ass on the inside. But I get on here and I talk because it's my therapy. I don't know if y'all noticed or picked up on that yet. That's why I talk so long, because it's my therapy. So I do this because it releases and it rewards. I did this for free on Facebook for years. And God put me on here to give me a few dollars. And even though my channel ain't doing what it's supposed to do, I don't give up. I show up every day. I said, if I can show up for the man every day when I was working when my kids was little, if I can show up to this job every day on time, and sometimes I had to wear a uniform, why I can't show up for myself? I don't need nobody to make me get on YouTube. This is for me. I showed up for him. I can't be late for work. Hurry up. Hollering at the kids. Hurry up. Get your shoes on. I can't be late. But I'm late for myself. Have you ever thought about that? The reason why y'all ain't write that book, the reason why you ain't start that business, because you don't have enough time for your own self. For real, think about it. Man, I ain't doing this and that and this because I don't have time. For your own self. You giving somebody else your life. Your boss get more of your life than your kids. And then you working just to pay bills. It ain't like you working and your kids going to Disney World somewhere. They don't get to go no damn where. Because you too stressed out paying bills. So what are you doing it for? It's time to do something different. Do this and do this on the side so this can replace this. I had to learn it. I'm like, I could have been doing this, man. But I was too busy lifing, doing what people say that's supposed to happen. You're supposed to go to work every day. You're supposed to buy a house. You're supposed to have 2 or 3 cars. That's what they tell you. No, I'm supposed to be happy. They left that out. I watched my father leave this world, a hard-working, good father who took care of his kids, his grandkids, and his great-grandkids with a home, a wife, and a car, and still was broke. I ain't gonna say he was broke, but he was just a worker. He was just a worker. A worker that gave his time to World War II and the rest of his family. And he just was a worker. He didn't get the chance to see millions of dollars, travel the world, enjoy things with his family because he was at work all the time. And I thank God for him. Because my daddy was at work all the time. A lot of people can't say that. My daddy worked so much, people didn't even know I had a daddy in the house. My friends used to be like, Nina, you had a daddy the whole time? Yeah, because when y'all came over, he was either asleep or at work. My daddy didn't play around. Unless you came on Friday and seen him chilling downstairs. That's the only time he came downstairs to chill with us on Friday. Any other day, he working or he sleep. It wasn't no in between for my daddy. And my mom, how do you think my mother always was cooking and cleaning and at home? You thought somebody magical was taking care of us? My daddy was doing it. But this is your girl, y'all. Let me go. I didn't talk too long, but I'm just telling y'all, Anton is perpetrating a fraud. And it's sad because he got the mic. He got the damn mic. He can make a difference. He can help people like that young man I was talking about today. If his daddy did leave him a few million, stop perping like you the shit and belittling somebody. You got all that poverty in Detroit. Go bless somebody. And don't just be blessing somebody because they got a big booty and they traveling with you. All them young YNs over there. You can't start a youth club or something. You can't be a mentor and show them. At least you can give a free YouTube class. People don't understand YouTube is really changing people's lives. This ain't no game. People ain't doing this because they ain't got nothing else to do. YouTube is replacing jobs. Even if it's just replacing your job. What I'm saying, if it's just making what your job was making, just imagine the freedom. I'm making what my job was paying me, and I could be at home all day. If that's all it's doing. You ain't got to make 30, 40, 50,000 a month and be nice. But just say you make 4,000 at work. YouTube pay you 3,500. Faithfully for 2 or 3 years. I will let that job go and take the 3,500 because just say your bill's only 2,000. You got an extra $1,500 in your pocket every month. And then on top of that, you can do extra shit. Like I'm going to show y'all these glasses. Tell me, do y'all like my glasses? I got the red ones. I know they kind of look, you know, old school. These are prescription glasses. I got the black ones. I don't know what y'all strength is in glasses. It's a 2.5 strength. Got the black ones. And I got the brown ones. I want to say if somebody on here watching me a pair of these glasses for free. Because I'm going to be selling them. But they heavy, they nice, they at 2.5. I can get stronger strengths. And I'm selling these beautiful glasses for $20 a pair. And they prescriptions. That's just another side hustle. And if you don't buy them, guess what? Somebody gonna buy them. I promise you, when I put these on Marketplace, somebody gonna buy them. But I'm gonna send somebody a pair for free. Whose strength in their glasses is 2.5? That's what the strength are to the 2.5 glasses. I can get them stronger. I just got some testers. And they are, I think they Jessica Simpson. If y'all know who she is. There's a name on these. Yep, Jessica Simpson. These are Jessica Simpson glasses. So they supposed to be like designer. But I'm going to have other things for sale. I'm going to have jewelry. I'm going to start selling stuff on here. And I'm going to start, once I get settled, because this was my plan, to do my Goodwill try-on. I couldn't do it because of that house. Because the devil is a liar. He's trying to stop me. I'm going to be selling items. I'm going to show y'all how to put stuff together. It's so, I ain't going to say easy, but it's not complicated to make extra money. We just think we can't do it. And if you think you can't do it, you can't. Okay, who said me? Do y'all know my email? Nina121269@gmail.com. I want y'all to, this is what I'm going to do. From number 1 to 20, this is the best way to do it. 1 to 20. I want y'all to, I can do that right now. Let me see. I want y'all to pick a number. Hold on. Okay, I ain't gonna use the paper. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna look this way. 1 through 20. I'm gonna have a number in my mind. I need at least 20 people to do this. And whoever, when I turn around and say this number, whoever got that number, I'm gonna send you a pair of these glasses. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick 2 people. I don't know which ones I want to keep. I don't know what color I'm gonna send you yet. Okay. But I want y'all to pick a number. So 1 through 2. Now I ain't gonna do 20. 1 through 10. There ain't gonna be too many of y'all picking the same number. How can I do this? I guess the first number I see, the first one I see. I know it's about to be hard. 1 through 10. I got a number in my mind. Y'all ready? Put your number up. If you want a pair of these glasses. 2.5 strength now. They prescriptions. And then I need y'all to email me your address and I'll ship them to you. All right, here we go. 1 through 10. I got my number. The number is, damn, Lillian, as soon as I looked at you. I mean, Love. Love got it. It was 7. So Love gets to pick a pair of glasses. Love, you email me to usw616@gmail.com. usw616@gmail.com. Send me your address if you don't mind, P.O. Box, wherever you want me to send them. What color do you want? Let me know what color. Y'all want me to do it one more time? Want me to do it one more time? I got one more pair. Love, what color do you want, honey? I got brown, I got black, and I got red. I'm telling you, she said brown. Okay. That's this pair right here. Well, email me tonight, and I'll make sure this week I send them off to you. And I'm going to put something extra in there. Let's do it one more time. I like my red ones, y'all, but I'm going to give them to somebody if y'all want them. Okay. Let's do it one more time. Matter of fact, let me do something different. Let me say, maybe I ask a question. What could be a good question? I don't know. What can I ask y'all? Consider the number. Now I'm gonna do the number. It's easier. Okay, 1 to 10. All right, let's go. Is that double? Double wins. Double wins. It was number 1. Double, what color do you want? I gave you the email and I'm gonna send you these glasses. What color you want? I'm gonna do this often, y'all. I like this. I like giving y'all stuff. What color you want? And I'm gonna be selling them. If y'all wanna buy some glasses, they're $20 a pair, free shipping. And I'm going to have more styles. I decided to do like glasses and accessories and stuff because it's easier to ship. And you get a lot of cute stuff. You know, I know how to get a lot of cute stuff. So, double twins. Tell me what color glasses you want, and I'm going to ship them off this week. And I'm going to get, TK, do you wear glasses? Miss Lorraine, do you wear glasses? Miss Margie, do you wear glasses? Because I'll send y'all some just because y'all my mods. It's USW616@gmail.com. USW616@gmail.com. You wear glasses, TK? What's your strength? Do you know your the number strength that you wear? Because I'll send you a pair. I'm going to post my email on my description if y'all can't find it. It's going to be USW. Send me, and I ain't going to come and stalk y'all. I don't want to get into my address. I ain't popping up. I ain't crazy. So wherever you want me to send them, I will send them to you. So I have double twin, and I have love. Double twin, and tell me what color. Is double twin a man? I don't know if double twin a man or a woman. But I can't. Okay, yes, but I can't wear reading glasses. Oh, you cannot wear reading glasses. Well, I'll probably send you a pair of sunglasses then. Oh, you want the black ones? Okay, well, these two going to the winners. And y'all, all y'all have to do is send me y'all where y'all want me to ship them. And I'm going to put something nice in there, send you a little gift bag. And it's from Unbreakable Strong Woman by Nina. And I'm going to come up with some other stuff. But all I ask y'all to do is support the channel. And I can give away stuff. I'm gonna be selling stuff, and we can make some money. We can make it happen. If y'all have some questions on how to start your channel, I'm not charging y'all to teach y'all how to do YouTube. I need to do a Zoom class because it's fun, and I want to see everybody make some money. It's easy. I know y'all know how to cook, so y'all not do all kind of stuff. Just make money off of it. Your everyday life can make you money. Your everyday life. This stuff ain't hard to do. Just support the channel, watch 4 videos, and I'm going to let y'all go. Enjoy Dr. King Day tomorrow. I might be on tomorrow, and I might be busy or not, because I'm not going to send these off, y'all, until, it might be Wednesday or Thursday, okay? So, y'all, it might be. So, just say no later than next Monday you'll have your glasses. I don't know, because of the holiday of Dr. King Day. I don't know how long. But email me and make sure I get your address. I love you all. Have a good night. Thank y'all for letting me, vent. Thank you for letting me heal, because this is my therapy. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye. TK, if you want some glasses, just email me.